Thank you everybody for coming today for our Odori festival. While the plates are getting passed out, I'm going to just explain a little bit about the chanting for those who may be new to our tradition and or have not attended a Odori religious service. So our temple, the Buddhist Church of San Francisco, is a Jodo Shinshu temple that was founded in 1898 from our ancestors, our immigrant ancestors from Japan. We're so fortunate to have this space and all the sacrifices that have been made and continue to be made and will be made into the future so that the Dharma is available for all. We'll be beginning with the Sanbu Jo, the three respectful callings. So the first line I'll be chanting invites the historical Buddha to come and be here with us in this place. This is how the teachings have gone from India into China and into Japan and now here into the United States. The next we invite Amida Buddha into this space. That is the Buddha of wisdom and compassion that Jodo Shinshu followers have as their object of reverence. That is the Buddha of wisdom and compassion that guides all sentient beings to enlightenment. And finally, we invite the Buddhas of the 10 quarters to come and be in this space. And this is how we're surrounded by the Dharma at all times, how it guides us and is with us. And I'll talk a little bit more in my short Dharma talk about that. So again, as Christy said, I'll chant the first line. The second line that starts with Sangye, that's when you're going to throw your flower petals. And then please, everybody who is with us, turn to the back of your program and feel free to chant with us. And then we will go into the Jusege, which is a longer chant that comes from one of our sutras and expresses Amida Buddha's qualities. All right, so I'm going to start with a ringing of a bell, where it's going to be in place of our concho. As I'm ringing the bell, I invite each of you to settle into this space and begin to think about your loved ones who have come before you, whether friends or families that we no longer have in our physical presence. So this is an opportunity to think on them and put your focus on them so that when we begin to dance, we're dancing for joy for all that they have given us. All right, let us begin. Namo Mirabitsu, Namo Mirabitsu, Namo Mirabitsu, Namandats, 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 Namandats.
Ni
We will now have the chanting of Jusege. Nagon shosegan hishimu jodo shigan fumanzok seifujo shogan yaomu yoko fuidai seishu fusai shoringu seifujo shogan yashijo butno nyoshojo jipo kukyo mishomon seifujo shogan ryokushin shonen roe shubonyo shigumu jodo isho tenin shi shinriki endai ko fusho musaido shoujo sanmukyo kosai shuyakunan haihichi egen meshi konmoan heisoku shoakudo suraten zen shumon hosojo mansok iyoro jipo nichigan shujuki tenhon hugen shukai hozo kosei kudoku ho chodai shuchu seppo shishiku kuyoi saibuks yusoku shutoku hon gane shinjoman tokui sangayo nyobiten mugechi suraten mifusho gangaku erik toshi sai shoson shigan yakoka daisen no kando kokusho tenin touchin myoke namanabu 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 Namo Mirabitsu, Namo Mirabitsu, Namandat, 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 Namandat. So some of you might be wondering, like, why a Buddhist service before dancing? And so, of course, Chrissy just gave us a short explanation of how Odori started through the sacrifices of Moggallana and through his pain of missing his mother. And so this is a story that's firmly rooted in Buddhism. And so we wouldn't have Odori if it wasn't for this event in Moggallana's life that was very difficult for him. And for all of us at some point in time, if we haven't already, we will lose somebody who means so much to us. That was the bedrock of our life, the foundation, the person we go to when life is hard. And so we have this sadness when they're no longer with us physically. And sometimes we wonder, where is my loved one? Where have they gone? And we can worry about that. We can worry about where they are after they've left us. And so imagine being Moggallana. Imagine having this question, where is my loved one? And to have this moment, to be able to see his mother released, to see his mother happy and safe, free from suffering, free from the blind passions of greed, anger, and ignorance that cloud our everyday human life. And so he dances for joy. He leaps for joy. How beautiful is that, that moment for him was so transcending that all he could think to do was dance in joy. It's an amazing sight to think about. I know if I were to see my grandmother again, after crying profusely, I think I would dance for joy. I would be so happy. But what I've learned in being a Buddhist and following this Jodo Shinshu path is my grandmother is with me every day. So I can dance for joy at any time. She is in the fabric of my being, of who I am, how I problem solve, how I think about the world, who I go to in my mind when things are difficult. And so in that way, it's joyful. I'm so lucky for the people who have been in my life, just as each of you have benefited from the causes and conditions of your loved ones. And as we dance today, we also dance for the people who came here, who dared to open a Buddhist temple in North America, who sacrificed so much, everything from discrimination to just financial hardships. Yet they persevered, they kept this temple going, and they kept this festival going. The only time it wasn't happening was during incarceration. But they came back, and they danced for joy, just as we dance for joy. So as we spend our time here today for the next 19 dances, think about all of your loved ones. Think of all the causes and conditions that you can say thank you for, and find that joy in every step that you make today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you have a wonderful time and that it gives you an opportunity to think about your loved ones and to bring them forward and to dance with them here today. Please join me in Gasho. Namo Mirabitsu, Namo Mirabitsu, Namo Mirabitsu, Namandats, Namandats. All right, let's dance.